morning, Dr. Samo. Welcome on behalf of GTU and Parul Group of Institutions. You have been an international traveler and you are a professor of economics. How do you feel global scenario and management education?
Yes, I have traveled quite several times. I have traveled also several times to India, visited many places here, and indeed education is also moving to the global scenario where cooperation between schools around the globe will be very important, and especially cooperation between schools in the major part of the world, which are Europe, India, of course, United States, and such parts will be very important because of exchanges of practices, different point of views, which can add to the quality of study programs and to the quality of research work.
And you have been traveling to India and different parts of the world, China, Brazil and other countries. How do you feel about India?
India is a very important country, is a country which is developing in very interesting direction, and it is a very nice and very interesting country with very rich culture, which is also which can be seen in the management approaches, in the business practices. So from the all points of view is of course very interesting, and of course because of its size it's a very important player in the global education.
Okay. And you were the keynote speaker at the first international conference organized by GTU joint with Parul Group of Institutions.
Yes.
Parul.
Yes.
And also the second international conference again by GTU and Parul at Ahmedabad, GTU Jankana campus. How do you feel about the international conferences being organized?
Yes, I was at the first conference. I'm very thankful to you to invite me to be a part of a conference. The conference was, to my opinion, very high quality. Participants, concerning the participants and concerning the speakers. Of course, my opinion is it was a major, a very important event in Gujarat and in this part of India, and has also international influence. Also the second one, which was in Ahmedabad, follows that track, and I'm very happy that you are thinking to follow on the series of the conference, and the next one will be even more visible.
Thank you. Then you have been part of GTU PhD program. Many professors of University of Maribor, particularly faculty of business and economics, are the co-supervisors. How do you feel about your role as co-supervisor in the PhD program of GTU?
The idea proposed by the Honorable Vice Chancellor of GTU to participate in the co-supervising of doctoral dissertations was excellent, was very good, and in my opinion for us very useful, because it's an excellent experience. In the first batch, when we started, nearly 50 doctorate students from GTU were assigned to us, and more than 10, as far as I remember, 12 or 13 professors from the University of Maribor participate in that event. Myself, I was assigned as a co-supervisor to 5 students, and contacts to all of them were excellent, and I also benefit out of this to see how research work is conducted by Indian students.
And you have been visiting Parul campus, right? How do you feel about the infrastructure and educational facilities at Parul campus?
Parul campus is an excellent example of new, very high quality institution in India. Your campus is excellent. Premises are well designed, nicely prepared, and my opinion, frankly to say, I was surprised to see the buildings, the surroundings. So congratulations to you and to your trustees and to everyone who participated in that wonderful scenario.
Thank you. Then you were there yesterday, and you also took a round of the panels which were part of the CP Viva conducted by GTU at the Parul Management and Research for the whole Zone 3 colleges. What were your expectations and how were your expressions about that?
The way how the panels were conducted is very innovative, and of course it adds to the value of your programs. And I think it is also very good experience to students, which can share their expertise between the groups which presented their research work. Such way, project oriented education and research paper oriented education is the mainstream of the future of management education, and of course with such approach you are in line with the global movements.
Thank you. Now, these 2 professors and 7 students of Parul group of management institutions are visiting University of Maribor under the international exchange program. What are your expectations from that?
We are very happy that Slovenian government decided to fund some visits of professors from India and from other parts of the world, and I am happy that we have been able to invite 2 distinguished professors from Parul group of institution. Of course, such visits adds to the globalization of management education, because to our student interaction with you and with colleagues from other Indian institutions which will participate will be an excellent opportunity to feel someone else and to get additional knowledge, to see additional approaches to management education. And I'm extremely happy that you decided that with you a small group of students will come, because this is in line with our initial talks that we will strengthen our cooperation in the way of teacher and student mobility.
Thank you. Then, as you know that yesterday Dr. Devanshu Patel, the managing trustee of Parul group of institutions, was mentioning to you about GTU having student exchange program with University of Alberta and other universities, University of Applied Sciences, and also having SIP, summer internship program. So, how do you plan about that there could be student exchange program during summer, and where the credits can be exchanged for the students who visit your university and the students of your university visiting our campus?
We have quite intensive international cooperation. And we are happy that we can intensify the exchange of students. That can be done only if the credits are accepted by the home institution. So I'm happy to hear that you will accept the work which will be done in Maribor, and of course we are doing the same. We are running some programs which might be interesting for such kind of cooperation, and of course your students are always welcome, and we will promote such type of activities to our students, and we hope that for next near future we will be able to prepare a small group of students which will visit Parul campus.
Then coming to the 3rd international conference, which GTU jointly with Parul, collaboration with UOB, University of Maribor, going about it? How do you plan about it, and what are your impressions on that?
As I already mentioned, I think that the conference you are planning, what you explained to me, will be a further step to expand the activities connected to the conference. Of course, such cooperation, international cooperation between universities organizing conferences is also in line with the globalization and adds to the cultural and scientific ties between different countries. Slovenia is not a big country, it's a small country, but its connections to India are long-lasted. As a small country, we cooperated with India for several years, and I think collaboration within such conference can add additional value in the sense of connecting Europe and connecting India in the research and management practices in the area of management education.
Now, in the area of research, what do you feel that there is scope for collaboration between GTU and University of Maribor and Parul group of institutions?
We are covering all major areas of business studies and management, and as far as I have seen your institutes within the Parul group of institutions which are in the area of management, they are doing the same. My contacts in the past month, in the past year, shows that we are researching similar topics, and of course synergy in such research can add value and can add to the speed of research can be conducted. And of course, what is also part of globalized management arena is that the intercultural, multicultural studies are very well presented, and they are very important to understand the different business practices in different parts of the world, and also different management approaches. So not only specific research on specific areas, but also so-called comparative research can be useful for both institutions and can make both institutions more visible in the international arena.
We welcome it. You have visited Baroda. I think you have visited Lakshmi Vilas Palace. You visited some of the places like Mandvi. How do you feel about the city of Vadodara, originally the kingdom of Sayajrao Gaikwad?
Yeah. Vadodara is a very nice city. To my opinion, in India, one of the beautiful city, if not the nicest city. Its infrastructure, the way of life, the friendly people, I have just the very positive attitude to that. And of course, Indian rich heritage, rich culture can be seen in Vadodara, in the works, monuments connected to your Maharaja family here, where the palace is excellent, one of the nicest in India. I have seen many of them. University which he established, a lot of different things. So I always like to return to Vadodara because I feel very relaxed and very happy here.
Okay, thank you so much. See you.